Hey guys! So before I get started, I just want to address the fact that I sound really stuffed up and disgusting today because my allergies are killing me. So sorry if I sound gross. I'm not sick or anything, it's just really annoying. So, as you guys probably know, a lot of stuff has happened in the music world in the past week or so. The first major thing being Prince passing away, and I'm sure you guys have all heard about it by now, and I don't think that's news to anyone anymore. But I just wanted to talk about it a little bit because what kind of person would I be if I am a fan of music but I don't talk about probably one of the most iconic musicians ever. I wouldn't say I particularly was a fan of Prince. I never really listened to his music or anything, but obviously I knew who he was. Duh. So when I heard the news, I was actually really shocked at first. I was like, wait, what? He wasn't that old, was he? And then, more and more started coming out, and turns out, at this specific moment, we don't know for sure, but I can almost definitely say that it was a drug overdose, and that's really sad, but also kind of makes more sense, in a way, because he was only, 57? That's really young to just randomly die, so yeah, I don't know, it's really sad to me, especially when, people who are so successful overdose on drugs. I just think that that's the saddest thing in the world, because it's sort of us as people who, listen to music and follow these people are sort of responsible in a way, because even though we support their career and we make them successful, we also kind of dehumanize them, and that, I think, drives a lot of people to start using drugs, because it almost seems like their life is spiraling out of control even though they have everything that they want, because people don't treat them like people anymore, and that's really sad to me. But the other thing about it that I wanted to address was the Justin Bieber fiasco. Every other person who, commented or said anything about Prince's passing, they were all very sad and, respectful, and talking about, how he was, one of their biggest influences and this, that, and the other. And then Justin Bieber comes in and makes a self-centered and just not necessary comment, as he does. And I, for one, was not surprised considering the whole Anne Frank thing. But of course his reps tried to say, oh, that wasn't him, he didn't say it. And I'm just okay, there's only so many times that somebody can make these narcissistic remarks before you kind of realize, you know what, I don't really care what your reps say, because that was definitely you. Don't try to have people cover it up for you. Just man up and be you know what, I said something I shouldn't have said, I'm sorry. That's all it would take. But leave it to Justin Bieber to make everything about himself. He kind of just needs to mature a little, I think, and then maybe we'll be okay. And I thought he was getting there, and then this happened. But anyway, moving on from that depressing topic, Beyonce dropped a new album also, and let me precursor this by saying I haven't actually listened to the full album. I've heard bits and pieces of songs, but I haven't actually listened to it yet, so please don't kill me if I say something that's wrong, because I don't know. But apparently, or so I've read, the entire album, or at least a big chunk of it, is her talking about Jay-Z cheating on her. And to be honest, does that surprise anyone? Because he's a celebrity, and so is she, and they put themselves out there and they get a lot of attention. And even in a regular, normal person relationship, people try to mess that up. They get some sort of weird, satisfaction from that. So when you are, Hollywood's power couple, people are gonna try to mess up your relationship, particularly your marriage. That's why marriages in Hollywood do not last. Well, that and a list of other reasons, but that's a major thing, that happens. So when I heard that, I was okay. But then I'm sitting here thinking to myself, dude, you're Beyonce. Why are you making an album about it? Just divorce him and move on. Like Beyonce's like a 10. Like, what are you doing? Like, hanging out with this guy, like, over here, and you're, like, up here, like, and he's cheating on you. Like, girl, bye. Like, you need to leave him. Like, what are you doing? Like, I understand they have a kid together, and that, like, makes things a lot harder. But it's not like she's gonna be, like, a struggling single mom, you know? Like, she's worth, like, millions of dollars. I'm pretty sure she'll be okay. And, like, I don't know. It was just, like, the more I thought about it, the more I was like, what is she doing? Like, I don't know. That's just really strange to me. And I mean, I know they've been together for a really long time, and like, you always try to like work things out and stuff, but like, I'm just saying, like, she could do so much better. So I don't know why like she would put up with that. And whatever. That's the stuff I really wanted to talk about today. Go ahead and leave me a comment and let me know what you think of Beyonce's new album, and if you think that she should stay with Jay-Z or not. Personally, I say not. Let me know what you guys think. And as always, don't forget to subscribe. I post new videos Tuesdays and Thursdays, so you definitely want to be subscribed so you don't miss them. And I will see you guys on Thursday. Bye. There's a giant bird outside. What is that? Is that a goose? I think it's a goose.